had the issue. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is not going anywhere. They force him out of bounds, a loss to open this game.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. It is a big play there for the Lions. 55 yards on the game.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here, 1st and goal. Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs, and now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with the lead at home with the home crowd, and you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game could play out.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And a much better result here. Give them 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Ready? 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Street.
Motion man is Hyatt.
Go Street. Panther 11, Camp Warrior 70. Ready?
Try and throw with Milton. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Throwing on second down is Milton. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one's good for 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cowboy 80.
Throwing again is Milton. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 46, here's second down and 4. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's got it. First down, a pickup of 4.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll go play action here with Milton. This one taken in by Hyatt. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and that's going to wind up a first down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's in! Touchdown, Giants.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
second down. It's Gibbs. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, and that is enough. It's a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He'll get this across midfield, down to the 48. Javon Hollins to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third down, 3 to go. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's in. On the run, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. And that ball incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. He is knocked down Harpers. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. 1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. 14-7 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You can just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll stick with him again. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Milton from the gun here on 3rd down. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
To the air once more is Milton. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Chad Ryland on for the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Giants are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get about 5.
He was brought down by Deontay Banks. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 4. Back to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Just see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Lions first down.
That's good.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and it's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
14 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down
at the 42-yard line.
Let's go.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
42-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 9. They'll look to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. Third down, coming up.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
It's just been a really impressive drive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient. Now they get another first down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That's to the end zone. Where it's incomplete. And what a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return with more of the NFC Championship game after this. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive, and here's 3rd and 4. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
And here's Blitz, backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This defense hitting their ears back. Coming to get him again. Now a timeout. Giants. That is their 2nd. As they'll discuss what's to come. As 4th down is looming. This one runs out of steam. Off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
Oh, my God, that is just a heartbreaker here, Mike. I mean, from this distance, he does everything right. It's on target. It just runs out of steam a little bit at the end. Gets denied by the crossbar. That's a close pass. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. He has Hines complete. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
3rd down and 3.
Let's go now.
Get out of the gun is Milton. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Milton going to look to throw it again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Second and 10.
Mustang 19. Red. Hawk 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
The throw once more. Here's Milton. The pressure there got to him. He hit as he threw it, and a pass ball's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Throwing again is Milton. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. It'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards with 29.
Tyler Newton on the stop. A gain of 9 brings up second.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Jack Fox to kick off.
Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And this will be a Giants first down as he gets up past the 35.
Wow, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Right back to him on first down. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
That's another
13 more on that carry. He is turning out the yard. And another first down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. Forced out left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 41, it's second and 1. Throwing is Milton. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Giants first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Pass to 60, pass to 60. Pass to the lead.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. I think Williams is there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Milton. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And he's going to get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain. He'll go right and find his running back. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he is not going to get away. He might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
15-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
The RPO, that one is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, New York.
New York.
And that could very well be the turning point of this game. Here we are in the 2nd half, Mike. It would have been very easy for this coach to say, hey, take the points, let's chip away at that lead. And he said, no, I got a lot of confidence in our play caller. We have the perfect call for this situation. And now after that touchdown, they take the lead, and this game has flipped.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. He's still on his feet. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. The PAT up and good. And the Lions move out in front by 4. to 17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And let's give them about 4 on that one. It was Terry Arnold there to make the play.
He's tackled at the 40.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It'll be a pickup attempt. First down, Giants.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
To the air on third down is Milton. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Some hits going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Now they'll set up to throw. Right side, it's the point of the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here.
by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
That's caught by Gibbs. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Ready? Ready?
Try to start on the ground, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready?
They'll go play action here with Milton. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down, New York.
Ready? Break! Get it!
From the gun, here's Milton. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Second and 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40-yard
To the air once more is Milton. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
7-yard gain.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Now give on the ground. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Well, they'll get the penalty yardage back here. Pick up of 10, and it will be 2nd and 10.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Gain of 6 yards.
Outbreak receiving routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6. They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Okay, ready?
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
18, 65, go.
They'll go. Here's Milton. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
That's to the end zone. It's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. Again, and bring up 3rd down. We'll try to get this one on the ground.
The ball carried by number 23. Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Back to crown the NFC champion after this. And it comes to 4th and 2. To the goal line and in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So, certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion.
Ready?
Quickly and complete, and he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful, and game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to line of scrimmage. That's it. And now 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
They'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down. They'll look to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Now, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
And this is going to be a huge touchdown at the 2-yard line. Here's first and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. On first down, here's Milton. And he's got it to the 14-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, New York.
Looking out of the gun is Milton. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy.
Milton's pass.
They'll come up now for second down.
Tracy. A gain of 4. It's now the second and
To
6.
throw, it's Milton.
17-yard line.
He'll look underneath here for Tracy. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Giants first down.
Milton going to look to throw it again. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's another
10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
Okay, break.
First and 10.
Go. Pat the 60. Pat the 20.
Throwing again is Milton. And as he throws, the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. You bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ready? Step 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Throwing is Milton. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. And even 30 yards. He'll clock it there with 10 seconds to go in the game.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on.
They'll try again here. It's second and 10. The Lions call their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Let's go. Liking 18.
Here's Milton. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, these guys, it just seems like they've been doing this all season long, doesn't it, Mike? I mean, they have such a feel for the dramatic, and with this late touchdown, it might just be sending them to the Super Bowl.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So a road win here for the Giants. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl.